Game 5 in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Raptors have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Celtics? The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see Toronto as they play against the Celtics. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Brown against Green. Pass to Horford. Irving with the ball. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Gasol. Rebound Boston. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but Had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing when you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Boston. Here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And, you know, Gasol is used to taking on physical defenders. I mean, so good at staying with his shot regardless of the contact. That's good concentration from Gasol.
Now, here is Irving to the inside. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Brown's a bigger guard. Now, he's kind of a hybrid 2-3. He can do damage in the paint for sure. And his shooting touch is getting better on the perimeter.
Now, here is Lowry. All alone. Hayward grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
There's Brown with the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A work in progress from Brown. When he's connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier.
Outside Leonard. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Gasol kicks to Green. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, Green works hard to find himself these opportunities to score on the arc. I like him cashing in from there.
Brown with it. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Kawhi Leonard on top. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. Here's Hayward.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Back to Siakam. Leonard looking around. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position.
That was something to see.
My goodness. Come on now. Tatum just showing off on that dunk. Oh, man. That was nice.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Over in the corner, Green. And the Raptors miss again. Celtics leading by 4. Pass to Irving. He takes it in, and Gasol sends it back.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Tatum. inside and stolen by Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Tatum on the wing. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Hayward with the stuff.
Give Hayward the chance now. He's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
Tatum against Leonard. Siakam sets a screen for Leonard. Driving to the basket. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Going right at the rim that time. Was in attack mode from the start.
Lowry against Irving. Outside, Horford. And here's Brown outside. Gasol with the rebound. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Lowry has it in the corner. That fall. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And those are the shots that get your teammates fired up. Lowry with a huge shot in the arm.
Irving against Lowry. Irving, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Green against Brown. Pass to Horford. And here is Irving. Off target with his 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Leonard against Tatum. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Going inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
What's up?
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Now Irving. Horford up top. Out to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, I love Hayward's court awareness. Evidence of it there as he got it off in time before the shot clock.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Horford. Tatum dishes to Irving. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Leonard. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And you see the length of Tatum on that play. Long arms to pick the ball, and then the long strides up the court.
And the Raptors call time here. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ibaka's checked in. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Green, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Boston, Grant Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward, and Smart subbed in for Irving. And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 2. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Ibaka slams it in.
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
Smart against VanVleet. Stolen by Anunoby. To the inside. Powell. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 4-point Toronto lead.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Outside Williams. Ibaka against Horford. Five to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Powell kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Boston trails by 6. Brown outside. Smart with this screen on Powell. Brown deciding where to go with it. Trying to find VanVleet and gets it to him. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Daniel Tice is checked in for Al Horford. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. The 4th spot held by Fred VanVleet.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Smart finds Tice. Trying to get something going. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Toronto leading by 8. Takes it out to Leonard. It's up a 3. The second effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2. First free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. Langford's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Boston trails by 9. Williams passes to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Leonard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. 9-point game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shots good by Ibaka.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Smart, driving inside. And slam dunk by Smart.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Anunoby outside. Back to Van Vliet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Boston trails by 9. Irving surveying the floor. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Van Vliet against Irving. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 5. Ibaka sets the pick for Van Vliet. Takes the 3. No good. Shot missing. The Celtics shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Smart kicks to Irving. Hayward with a screen for Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You've got to time those shot contests just right. And he did that time.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Smart. And here's Gasol outside. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Boston trails by 7. Hayward a screen on Ibaka. Shot from the wing. Again, Irving missing.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Anunoby against Tatum. As to Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one goes on Anunoby. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. free throw good from Hayward.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Siakam, a screen on Irving. Lowry inside the line. Tries again. Al Horford with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
Boston trails by 8. Outside Irving, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Man, that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Toronto leading by 8. Toronto calls timeout. Gasol on the wing, guarded by Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby, drives to the hoop, and then Anunoby slams it in.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
Hayward, a screen on Lowry. Over in the corner, Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Brown's got 8 points.
And you know Brown is feeling it when he's taking those shots. His confidence right now is through the roof.
Toronto leading by 7. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Takes it inside. And there it is for him. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Lowry against Irving. 4 on the clock. The tray. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing on the left. Siakam passes to Gasol. Good on the three-point shot. Gasol's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Gasol's confidence is something to behold. No hesitation or second guessing off the catch. That's really good work.
Horford with it. Gasol covering. Hayward against Lowry. Hayward kicks to Irving. Over Siakam. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving up top. Now recovering. Back to Irving. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Outside, Gasol. Now here is Lowry. For the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Outside Irving. Horford sets a screen for Irving. Horford no luck. Toronto leading by 10. And here is Green. Pass to Gasol. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Boy, between his passing and his movement, I tell you, Gasol creates a lot of problems in the paint. Frees him up for some high percentage shots as a result.
Irving passes to Brown. Back to Irving. Horford with a screen on Lowry. Irving with a clean look. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Irving from long range. Boston, no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Siakam, a screen on Irving. Here's Lowry, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got 7.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Irving passes to Horford. What a terrific move that was.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Raptors leading by 14. There's Siakam. Outside, Green. It's stolen by Brown. Driving in. Oh, what a play!
Woo! What a throwdown by Brown. This guy is a lot of fun to watch.
Pass to Siakam. And here is Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Gasol with it, guarded by Horford. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 assists tonight. Boston trails by 14. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Siakam. Now, Anunoby, guarded by Tatum. All alone, and it's Tatum completing the break.
Oh, the young swingman showing off his hops there. Tatum just powered that one down.
Irving against Lowry. There's Siakam. Anunoby outside. Clock at 6. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Boston trails by 9. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Hayward. To the middle. Here's Horford. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Horford doing a nice job playing with strength. That's what they call weight room work that time, to get the hoop and the foul.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Ibaka's checked in. Leonard comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hayward. Langford comes in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Brown. And that one falls for Horford.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a three. Horford with the rebound. Here's Boston now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. To the paint. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ibaka, and the Raptors miss again. Boston trails by 4. Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Irving for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Down low. Here's Ibaka. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Horford, clearly one of the better passing bigs in the league, adds a nice wrinkle to his team's offense.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Smart. Powell kicks to Ibaka. This one for 3. Another miss by Ibaka. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 2. Outside, Horford. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Inside to end the drought. And Ibaka slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Takes a step back. Here's Irving. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Toronto.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs 3-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
They are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? Smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Irving against Lowry. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Tatum with it. Leonard picks him up. Tatum against Siakam. Inside, Tatum!
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to Siakam. Outside Leonard. Right side Gasol. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston trails by 4. Hayward passes to Brown. 90 seconds now into the second half. Irving for 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And here's Toronto. Pass to Leonard. Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Nobody near Leonard. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 16 points.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in. 15 points in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Leonard dunks it down with force.
Rising up with power. I like seeing that kind of aggression down low.
Lowry against Irving. Outside Tatum. Pass to Hayward. Horford with it. Gasol covering. Horford kicks to Brown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Second is Fred VanVleet. And, of course, Kawhi Leonard.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Al Horford. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Raptors leading by 7. And the Raptors call time here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Lowry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Lowry's got 9 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Tice. Now Hayward. Over Lowry. Hayward can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And here's Gasol outside, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Irving with the ball. He's got 15. That time, also a missed shot. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. A 3 from Leonard. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Irving. Fires top of the key. Count that bucket. 17 points in the game.
Well, you've got to be conscious of where Irving is because he's consistent in getting the ball in the basket.
Siakam against Hayward. Gasol setting the pick for Siakam. Pass to Gasol. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Irving kicks to Hayward. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Leonard. Hayward with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 10.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
This all setting the pick for Leonard. To the paint. It's stolen by Tice. Fast break. Here they come. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Siakam. Outside Leonard. Now Gasol. Over Tice. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist from Leonard. 16 points for Marc Gasol. Boston trails by 7. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Some changes for Toronto. Ibaka's checked in, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Pascal Siakam. The Celtics also changing it up. Grant Williams is checked in for Hayward, and Smart subbed in for Jason Tatum. Williams a screen on Lowry. Irving passes to Williams. Misses the baby hook. Raptors leading by 7. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Leonard with a screen on Irving. Here's Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup. 11 points in the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Ibaka against Tice. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Leonard against Williams. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And Van Vliet, here we go.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that knife.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And great at creating space against the defense. You can't give him those lanes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Anunoby.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Irving passes to Tice. Irving kicks to Williams. Smart against Powell. Smart misses. Toronto leading by 11. Ibaka looking for an opening. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
And it's Irving with the ball for Boston. Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Smart against Powell. Williams finds Smart. Back to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doubling down, sets the screen, and converts.
Irving against Van Vliet. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 7 points for Marcus Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
The kick out to Anunoby. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Irving. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Irving passes to Tice. .102 left to play in the third. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Powell. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Smart. Boston trails by 13. Outside Irving. Tice with the ball. Now Irving uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Langford with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving drives in. The putback, Williams. Great positioning on the putback. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Van Vliet looking around. 6 to shoot. Right side Leonard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Boston trails by 9. Outside, Smart. To the inside, and Brown throws it down hard.
This is part of what makes Brown so special. The ability not only to get off the floor, but to just stay suspended up there.
Here's Lowry. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Horford gets the bucket.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Lowry, and stolen by Horford. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford double team. Outside for Smart. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Van Vliet finds Ibaka. No good with the triple. Boston trails by 6. Hayward goes in, and Hayward with the stuff.
I love the change of pace you see from Hayward. It makes him hard to defend off the dribble.
Siakam sets a screen for Leonard from past the arc, and the Raptors miss again. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Hayward. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Gasol's checked in for Toronto. Green comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Outside Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Gasol's got 19 points.
And you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Pass to Hayward. Tatum against Leonard. Now here is Horford. Goes back up. He lays it in. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Horford being opportunistic there and getting busy pounding that glass.
Now Siakam. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. Over Horford. Gasol, no good. Boston trails by 5. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, Tatum got bullied a little inside, but he stood his ground and gets it to go.
Lowry against Smart. And here is Siakam. Pass to Leonard. Gasol on the wing. Rebound Boston. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Here's Leonard. Here's Gasol, and he banks in the layup. Gasol's got 12 points in just the second half.
Gasol doing a nice job fundamentally getting position and going right back up. He plays the game the way most coaches teach it.
Here's Hayward. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Gasol, a screen on Smart. And Gasol slams it in.
Crafty with the ball. Lowry calls for the pick and roll to open something up for his team.
Lowry against Smart. Pass to Hayward. Tatum with it. And here is Horford, defended by Gasol. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Siakam sets a screen for Lowry. Siakam outside. To the paint. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Gasol. And the Raptors lead by 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Smart with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Pass to Hayward to tie it up. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Lowry. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smart against Lowry. Pass to Hayward. Outside Tatum. Now here's Horford, covered by Siakam. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Irving's checked in for Brown. Raptors leading by 3. And here's Lowry. Gasol, a screen on Irving. Inside, it's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Smart misses. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Siakam finds Leonard. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard to the middle. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Gasol, a screen on Irving. Lowry inside the line. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Irving against Lowry. Siakam, the bounce pass. Leonard, the pass to Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets it to go. Gasol's got 9 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Boston trailing. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Lowry against Irving. Outside Leonard. Gasol on the wing. Over Horford. No good from Gasol. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Irving passes to Horford. Pass to Hayward. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 5 assists tonight.
When the pressure mounts, you want to get the ball to a guy whose pulse is flatlined. That's Gordon Hayward.
The Raptors call timeout. The Raptors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Lowry. And Irving pulls it down. Boston leading by 4. Smart finds Hayward. Here's Irving. Pass to Horford. Pulls up. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Gasol.
And what you like about Gasol, he can put up big numbers, but he also does the little things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Boston?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Outside Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
The Raptors call timeout. So it's Toronto now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Lowry, and stolen by Irving. Here's Smart, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Smart's got 11 points here in just the second half. Leonard against Tatum. Ibaka with the screen on Tatum. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto trails by 7. Ibaka with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Green, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smart dishes to Irving. That's good from Horford on the assist by Irving. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Oh, how about the handles there, creating some space for that shot.
Tatum against Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Tatum. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. A three-pointer, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. The kick out to Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
It's stolen by Lowry. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing